Okay. Boom. So we're playing, it's like I kind of play against myself. I mean, right now nobody's really on TTS that can play, so I'm fine with it. I was trying to find somebody to play online with, but nobody is available. Um, so I play against myself. Um, it's not the recommended way of playing it, um, but I kind of enjoy it because it's more like understanding the faction builds. Now, one thing that I do is I have this dice here, and all I do is after, because commander cards, I think it's, what is it, 2 to 4? After the second turn, I start rolling it. And if I roll a 2, I stop. If I don't roll a 2, I keep going. So if second turn roll a 2, that means the wave would end right there. So that's what that means. Another thing is I do need, I don't know what these are, so I haven't seen those, but I do need I need something to marker. Can I take this? Let's see if I can take this. I don't know what these are, but I'll take this. Okay. So we start the game with 3 infantry units. And OKW have 2 to start with. I think I'm gonna go with just straight 3 Volksgrenadiers. Start with defense dice, which is very strong. One, two. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We'll start like that. That's what we'll do. Okay, and then we are playing the British, which I rarely. Oh, I've played way back, but it's a totally different faction now. Before, they never had AT gun. Now they do. Also, it used to be mortar replacement. Um, the Bofor mortar replacement. The standard guns here, but they only had 1 infantry. They did not have a machine gun squad back then, the first edition. So, okay, what do we do with these guys? Let's go to infantry sections and MG. Okay. So that's one thing. Another thing I'm gonna do is I will use this. This will let us know which team's going first right here. Let's see what commander cards we have. We have Stug Assault Doctrine, Grand Offensive Doctrine, and Elite Armored Doctrine. Kettenkraut, okay. Oh, interesting. This Kettenkraut. Engineers. That's very interesting. Look at this. I don't know what's going on there. This one is just camouflage. This actually can repair and build battlefield defenses. That is very strong. Very strong. I'm really like what I'm seeing there. Does only have 1 health, if I'm correct still. Damn, it's kind of hard to tell, but yes. Let me turn my brightness down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Okay. What else do we have here? So Luge, all Luge tanks. All Luge tanks without their speed ammunition upgrade gain their defensive ammunition upgrade. I guess the Luge tank could choose between one of the 2. Yep. Okay. At the start of maneuver phase, spend your very first CP and 3 munitions for all vehicles to make an immediate free move. This is their spending. speed die, and we get a free kitten crad. Storm Tiger cost 2 less to fuel to deploy. Is that something that starts that we can build? Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. I do like the Grand Offensive. Ghost Grenadiers can spawn with STG-44s, rifle Ghost Grenadiers, with 1 additional AI damage, but no longer have a defensive dice. And that's spawned, so that means... So do an extra damage, but lose a defense dice. I think I'd like the defense dice, we'll see. Requires and spawns at tier 2. It's gonna take 1 infantry damage, that's not bad. 3 health. 3 range, that's a very good tank. Pumas and Panthers may spend 3 munitions for an AP damage upgrade. 1 Panther spawns for free. Wow, I like that a lot. Alright, Stooks, here we go. Grenadier, Panzer Grenadier, Stormrunners get up pretty close. Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers, and Stone Pioneers can upgrade to close range firepower. So we can have 2 2 firepower instinct. Okay. OKW requires and spawns at tier 2. Warmark requires tier 2. Infantry gain 2 defense dice when adjacent to heavy vehicles, including during assault if the assaulted hex is adjacent. Does not apply in buildings or stacks of other cover. Okay. OKW. Stooks can upgrade to deal additional AP damage for 2 munitions. So 3 tank, 1 infantry, but it's stationary. You get a free Stug. Here I get a free infantry spawn. Here you only get a free Kuttenkraten. Okay. Of course, one of my favorite. This is still my favorite from the previous game. She can spend 3 CPU round. Hammer Doctrine. You may spend 2 munitions in place of 1 fuel during the purchase phase. Your trick can spawn adjacent, but have slow at the first rounds. Spot camos. Interesting. Saxton requires tier 2 building 3 range to attack. The only problem I don't like about Saxton, wow, it's only got 3 range. I mean, I just don't think, but it does have 3 HE damage. Comet, like, see me, like, the Comet will shoot, and I know it's for game reasons, but that's fine. 6 health. This Comet tank is with a speed dice too. Wow, this is a very nice tank. Dance of the Dock team with paid 2 munitions and reinforced. 1 infantry spawns free for free with XP and mission upgrade. 1 infantry spawns for free. See, before this used to be 1 infantry spawns for free with this upgrade, and then this one also said the same thing. And this one's pretty nice. I'm benefiting from cover. For 1 speed, regular infantry can toggle no fire mode during maneuver phase to generate 1 of the capture point resources hexes. It's on there in the collection step. All infantry green units can spend 4 CP per turn. And then the last one is Assault Infantry Regiment. Thompson's SMG upgrades. Infantry section can pay 4 munitions to gain 2 close quarter firepowers. So infantry section. I mean, so at that point we're gonna be the same as Let's see what the difference is going to be. Going to be the same as these guys, but we'll have 1 more health. That's pretty much it. Oh, well, we can get a sight and attack upgrade. But then it's like, why would you want to get a sight and attack if you have close quarters? Interesting. Yeah, so this is going to be, this is a, if you're watching, this is a very slow game. Like, I'm playing myself. It's like one of those exploration games where I just talk about what I'm thinking. It's just a thinking process game. Game two, it's not bad. It really isn't. I mean, if you got 2 close quarters plus an infantry damage, and if you go here for the tank shot, it's 5 health, 1 infantry, 1 tank, and possible 2 more infantry damage close up. That's not bad. Valentine mark, what is that? 11. Valentine's getting defense dice when assaulting. This is very nice. 4 range, 4 health, 3 range. It is slow though, which is kind of interesting. Why is it slow? I guess it comes out tier 2 and it's a tank. I mean, that probably what does it for their infantry tank support. Infantry gains 2 defense dice when adjacent to heavy tank vehicles, including during assault. Adjacent heights assaulted. Applied abilities once fuss free. So this is kind of actually the same thing as actually this commander. Where is that? The Stu commander, if I'm correct. Kind of resembles him. What am I doing? I need to buy a new keyboard. Do you see this? My mouse is like letting go. I mean, this is pretty much an identical commander in a sense. Stug is 1 less health, 1 less range, more focus on tanks. Yeah, this is exactly identical. Now, let's see what here is. Tank descendant tactics. And then Churchill AVRE 6, like, look at this thing. 2 infantry, 3 HE damage plus splash. It's slow, has a defense dice. But it's only got 2 range. Technically, it's got 3 range because if you do the splash adds 1. So that's why we'll do 3 there. Okay. All right, so let's start the game. Oh, how do I do that? Okay. Okay, so the first person to go is obviously the, like I said, guys, so I play a little differently since I'm playing against myself. It is a little slower paced and it's a little randomer. It's random even to my standards. So first things first, obviously, the most important thing is 1, 2, 3 is we do want to capture points. Okay. Let's go to the Soviet player. Oops, this guy should be here. I think we're going to focus more on, we'll do on fuel. We'll go 1, 2, 3. So round 2. Okay. Here we go. Wolves are going to push up here. No, I won't do that. Okay. So if you don't know how the game plays, I'm not going to explain so much in detail how the game plays. I'm just going to play the game. But every round you can use 3 command points, or these are little pegs here, to move your units. And so after you use 3, yeah, let's definitely capture this. So now here is where it gets interesting. So I roll this thing, okay? And if it's 2 or less, the round ends. All right, so the round ends, 2-way round. So it kind of keeps it random. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so first things first is I think it is press that. Yep. Okay. So no retreats. Perfect. We do capture 1 victory point and 1 manpower. Okay. And put this piece here. 1 fuel, 1 manpower, 1 munitions. So you can tell it lags a little bit. That's I don't know what that is exactly. Also, some of us play against me on is watching on YouTube STTS. No problem, let's play. Okay, so that's for this side. And let's see what we got on this side. So the British player, I don't know if we did get to capture this. Okay. 1 victory point, 1 man. I think it's actually mirror for mirror. And yeah, 1 fuel, 1 munition. Oh no, it's not mirror for mirror. 1 fuel, 1 munition. Okay, let's add them up. 2, 2. Okay. So this is probably the only step that's kind of annoying playing by yourself is just adding this all up. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Did you guys watch the GCS 3 finals? I was watching that actually. I was like, I want to play this board game today. The Grand Championship Series 3 finals. It was Loveness versus was it Orange Pest? Well, I just watched the 5th place round. Helping Hans versus I forget what the guy's name was. Helping Hans. Who did he play against? I'm not sure. Okay, since we're here, since we did the first purchases, we are actually going to finish off our purchase phase. So OKW, what do we do? OKW is we definitely need to get a supply truck. 1, 2, 1. Let's get this bad boy out. Okay, let's get rid of him. Here we go. Remember, OKW does need to have the vehicles to level up. Okay. And we could technically upgrade that right on the spot there. But I'm not sure if we want to do that. Oh, the OKW does heal, but you can't retreat to it. Okay, that's interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. And I don't have any Volks Storm Pioneers out, do I? No, I went 3 Volks, that's right. Okay. Also, the new ruling is also we get 1 XP every income phase. So just so people remember that. Which will allow us to get commanders out. If I do want to go, and I think I do want to push with and I pushed all 3 Volks Grenadiers out, so that's gonna really not help me too much. I was looking at a Spuma Coleman, I thought that was pretty interesting. But I don't know if it's gonna help me out now. I don't really like any of the commanders for the OKW side right now. So we're just gonna take that and we are actually going to add. We'll hold on to it. Build 1 of those. We're gonna need from there. We're gonna need. Okay. So we're actually gonna spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna get out 1, 2. 2 and 1. We're actually gonna build another one of these another one of these trucks. Okay. And let's spend 4. Let's actually spend 1 of these, and we're actually gonna give. Where's the most fire gonna be at? Okay. We're just gonna give this guy +1 health. Awesome sauce. Okay. That is 4. That's 1 experience point there, and we still have 4 manpower. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do want to spend it because we're getting 2 a turn. And just to give this guy a little more fighting power, we are going to give him infantry damage. Let's do that. We were playing the British. No, let's go for tank damage. There we go. Okay. This is the only slower part of the process. What are we doing with the British? Okay, let's go. Let's go to tier 2. So this is all emplacements. And infantry sections. I could put Beaufort, only 2 range. Let's go 2 range, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think oh, that's a wicker. I can't even place it there. Okay, so I can't even place it if I wanted to. Let's spend 3. 2, 3. We're actually gonna give ourselves sight dice. And I want to give sight dice to this guy here. It's actually sight and range if I'm correct, right? Yes, it is. Okay. I have 3 left. I'm thinking about building a universal carrier. The problem is it doesn't really reinforce. That's some kind of against it right now. It doesn't reinforce. It does transport though. It does capture points, but does not get to reinforce. Do the British have anything that reinforces? No, they don't. I guess no, I don't have the munitions to build a mortar. So then why did I go base 2? Beaufort is kind of out of place. I could build an anti-tank and AT. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it does have 4 sight. That does give me cover. It does give me pretty much, it'll cover this whole section here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can actually have pretty decent map coverage here. Definitely be this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the problem is you actually trace sight from here, so it's actually not going to hit that. Look at here. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm just playing a slow version of this game. Yeah, not really sure what I'm going to build with that. Let's give our vicar speed dice though. Okay. And that's it. And the British player now goes first. Here we go. We definitely need to push out. We need to push out hard. Okay. And a speed dice for 1. 1. Saves the building. And we're actually going to take this building also. Okay. Round 2, here we go. Just want to make sure that nothing is behind schedule. Boom. Okay. So it's round 2 for the British player. We do want to set the MG. I do like all this extra cover now. We actually are going to set it up. One, two, three. And we do have a free because that was speed dice, so we actually do have an extra dice left, which is actually super nice because now we need to really push. And that's all. That's all the units we have. That's right. 1, 2. I almost should just push right now and grab this point because we don't know if it's going to be a third round. And last time, but that was the mistake I made. Okay, so that's round 2. And now it's OKW's second turn. I think we should grab this point while we have the chance. Okay. Giving us 1 cube left, and we have to push. Well, I think he does have a Vicar out. We don't have sight of it. Let's push this way. Okay, is there round 3? Let's roll and find out. There's round 3. All right, round 3. Here we go. The British player first. I think, as strange as it sounds, we're actually going to pass to the British player, bring it back to OKW. I'm going to spend the 2. Oh man, see the problem with me pushing up there is actually I can go. I only have 2 cubes, so technically I can't go there. 1. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's push. Okay, let's. So these guys passed, so I'll move these out of the way actually, because I'm not confused myself. Is there a round 4? There's not. That's it. Round 3 over. British player. Are we retreating anybody? Does of sight. Okay, we are not retreating anybody. Okay, W player. Are we retreating anybody? Now the question is, which team do I want to win? You know, I am going to be biased by default. Really, the only combat that's going to happen is this guy right here, because this guy doesn't have sight. Okay, let's get the combat going. So it's going to be just 1 infantry dice, if I'm correct. Yep. Let's get it out of the way. Boom. It's going to be here. That means this player gets, the British player will get 2 experience points. 1 for signing damage, and then 1 just standard damage. An OKW player will get 1 experience point just for the experience point gain per round. Okay, damage phase. We have to roll 3 defense dice. There we go. And we block 2 of it, so no damage. Actually, we got 4 defense dice because we get the +1 from the Volksgrenadier. That's a very strong unit. Okay, capture points. Okay, so we did capture 1 manpower, 1 fuel, 1 munition. And no other victor points. Okay, interesting. With the world. The OKW player captured 1 manpower. Ooh, we are not doing good. The British player, I'm sorry, captured 1 manpower. Not doing good right now. Let's add it up. We do have the XP lead. So that's going to be 4. Okay, and the British player is purchasing first because he won a first last turn. All right, so we have 2 experience points. Do we actually start going towards a commander build? And this is where I would almost wonder if I should push towards the advanced infantry doctrine. It's a very good favorite of mine. But then we could get forward place construction intersection. Infantry can spawn adjacent and have slow. The only infantry we get is the infantry section. They do it is a retreat point and it does heal. And I can get that out this round. Where would I place it is the question. I almost want to place it on that because that will allow us to capture it. Or I can go right straight to the veteran infantry doctrine. Okay, so we are tier 2. Let's build our... Let's build a... Oof, do we build a mortar emplacement? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think we do. We build a mortar emplacement. And we're going to place it right here so we can capture that point. Okay. Not only that, but we can still keep working. If we put the 2, give it splash, it's got range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do get that point covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, if I place it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually can give us that point there. Do I place it right here instead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have splash. So technically, if I stay, actually, technically, here's where splash is instinct. Splash is technically +1 range. So, ooh, oops. So technically it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have splash, so that would be 6 there. Interesting. Okay, and we're gonna spend 3 in here. We're gonna get ourselves a sight dice, so we can provide sight for the mortar team. It's actually sight and infantry damage. Correct. Okay, 5. Here we go. Now we have the sight and the damage. We still have 5 manpower left. Do we get splash? Or do we build a Bofur? And then we spend 1 given range. Let's build a Bofur. But then the problem is, I'm gonna build a Bofur. Let's do it. I'll place it right here. What? Why'd you do that? Did you guys see that? There we go. Okay. Bofur does not have 4 health. It does have 4 health. And a defense dice. Interesting. Yep. And it needs to be set up. Okay. And we are going to spend 1 experience. We are going to give it +1 range, +1 attack. That's the only thing that's kind of makes this game a little slower is because I'm literally playing as 2 things. But I'm okay with it. Okay. Still 1 command point left, experience point left. Do we go for commander? I don't think we do. I think we're going to put a stop there. We need 1 more fuel. Which we'll get there. Okay, let's get to the OKW side. This is what's going to be instinct. We are going to convert this thing because it did capture before, but it does capture, yes. And we're going to convert it to this bad boy here. Sweet. Which is costing us 2 fuel. No, we can't build anything. Son of a... Just to feel short. But we need to convert because I don't want to lose it to the mortar. Spend 3. Let's get our Shiver Kitten out. Geo spawn adjacent slow the first movement. Or spawns on normally. Okay. And we are going to spend 3 and a speed dice, giving it 1 anti tank damage. And speed dice. Boom. Okay. That's it. So now it is OKW's turn. I wonder if I should build another Jeep just to have it like right here to provide healing. I mean, it's not healing, I guess retreating, because that tower building does heal, so it's got 4 range. Do need to come down here. Oh, am I playing Kingston? I am playing myself, man. I'm playing myself. Okay. So let's... I need fuel for that. I think that's it for us at OKW side. We have 1, 2, 3 units out, 4 units out. Yep. And OKW goes first. Let's use our 3. Actually, it's 3 here. Go on. Boom. Here we go. And she set up. Bofors set up. This is the range of attack, but the Bofors only attacking for 1 right now. So he's got 4 health. Okay. 1 speed dice. Okay, speed dice. Oh, we're actually gonna set it up. So that's gonna be what? 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we are set up Ranger 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This does have sight here. We still have an extra cube left. We are going to speed dice over. And see, I don't want the guy to take it, so he does the Overwatch there. And see, here's where it gets interesting. Here's where that I didn't upgrade Splash on, did I? No. Okay, what do we do this last one? Let's just push our now we're gonna push this way. Okay. Okay, British player, let's do some work. First things first is we need to set this up. Boom. Second of all, we need to set the Boffer up. Or do we? We're actually not gonna set the Boffer. I think what we're gonna do is we're actually going to we're actually gonna spend all 3 cubes. We're actually going to jump in this building. It's a very risky move, but let's do it. Boom. That's gonna allow us to really hold the fort a little bit better. Round 1 over. Round 2. We do want to get this. We do. We do have defense dice. So we have 2 defense dice there. 1 attack from Boffer, so 2 from here. We could technically survive. Oh man. And what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna we're gonna build barracks there. Actually, we're gonna build those sandbags. Oh. Okay. See, the British would actually, with him building the sandbags there, I think at this point now we do want to set up. Maybe not. We could just rush for 3. And try to take this point. That still gives us sight. And now he doesn't see us unless he moves out. So that is in round 3. Let's roll to see if there is. I should have rolled technically, see if round 3 is the end of it. All right, that was end. So round 3 is it. So now let's go to damage phase. And so question is any of these returning? Am I retreating any of my units? No, I'm not. Okay. And OKW player, are you retreating any more units here? So I mean the British player, I keep mixing up the colors, but that's fine. No. All right, let's go damage phase. So once again, okay, so got, and I've never set my Bofor up. Oh my God. Oh, we never set Bofor. Wait a minute, and we never set, oh, okay. Okay, let me put a pause on this for now.